Hi, my name is Annette and I have just finished my master's degree in radiation biology here in Wolfson College, Oxford University in the Department of Oncology. Yeah, so I have been able to have my education in the UK because of the help from the Commonwealth, and various students have asked to talk about some tips when writing the Commonwealth essays. So today, that's what I'm going to talk about. My writing is not that great, but I will try my best to show you how I was able to write something that made sense, maybe, to the Commonwealth. To give me a scholarship. Yeah, to give me a scholarship. So yeah, so if you're a student and you are planning to apply for this scholarship, the Commonwealth scholarship, yeah, it opened. Yeah, they opened on 20th of September, and they'll be closing in a month. So try to work on your essays as early as you can, and try to inform your referees as early as you can. Yeah. So, well, the thing is that the application is done online. You don't have to pay anybody for this application. It's free of charge. Don't be fooled by people who ask for money. It's free of charge. So you just have to complete this application online. And what's my advice? The first thing you should do is to create a Word document. Create a Word document. That way things will be easier for you to handle. You can use Google Docs if you don't have the Office on your PC. Yeah, but if it's possible, you can use the Word if you have the Office. I think that's really good. Yeah, writing the application inside the online application is a little bit hard because you cannot give out your login details to people to check if there are mistakes or what you wrote makes sense. No, it's hard. So it's good for you to have a Word document that you can forward to various people to check, because we do write for ages, but we still make mistakes. So it's good for you to ask someone to read through it to see, if there are no grammatical errors, the structure of the sentence. Yeah, I think it's good to ask someone to go through it, because sometimes you write something and it actually makes sense to you. It 100% makes sense to you. 150% makes sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to the reader. So so try to get that person who can do that for you. Yeah, and the easiest way to do that is to send a Word document. Then the other thing you have to understand is about the questions. The questions are really many. Yeah, there are many. I think there are about 12 or 11. Yeah, there are so many questions. But what do you have to know about these questions? Well, the thing is that you can easily go off track in these questions, or you can easily repeat yourself. So I advise you to interpret the questions correctly. Take your time to understand what they're asking you to write. The thing is that without doubt, you might find that you might find yourself repeating yourself down when you're answering various questions. But repeating yourself with a full paragraph is not something good. It's not funny. In simple terms, it's not funny. So yeah, so try to really understand the questions properly, or interpret them clearly for you to answer what they have asked you. Yeah. And when you're answering these essays or these questions, make sure that you put the strong points at the front. Of course, have the introduction, the introductory statement, and then put your strong points just right after that. Don't hide the strong points in the end. No, let the strong points be in the front, because the essays are limited in terms of words, 100 words, 200 words, 250 words. So you really have to be careful, you know. You write, you know, but make your essays, you know, solid. But you have to make sure that they make sense. Let your stronger points be included in the segment or in the answer for each question. I don't know how you will judge if your answers are strong enough, but I think you just have to write from within what you feel, what you think, you know. What do you think about, you know, what do you want to study and what do you think about it, you know? And do research to back up your information. Do research to back up your information. Don't rely so much on theories. Try to do enough research and, you know, write strong points but with evidence where possible. Yeah. And then what else? The other thing I noticed is that you need a logical flow when you're writing your essays. I'm telling you that I think you're starting with the developmental impacts when you're answering these questions. But the thing is that, from my point of view, well, I've written a number of essays from my undergraduate studies here at Oxford University, been writing essays. What I noticed is that in the first question or in the first essay, you write about, you know, it's like a broad question, how your studies are related to how your studies can contribute to the nation scale and then to the global scale. I think that is the first question. If I remember correctly, that is the first question, and I have a feeling that is the question that is kind of, you know, that's what they are asking for. But it's kind of general. It gives you a chance for you to introduce most of the things you're going to talk about in the following questions or in the next questions. That means that try to introduce some of the things you want to do in the future, some of the, you know, projects, you know, what you want to do in, you know, in those first essays. So when you start talking about them in the, you know, in the next questions, they don't emerge like boom, abrupt. No, let there be a connection in these essays. These essays are connected. They are connected. They are very, very, yeah. These essays. Oh, I need water. I need water. More water. Sorry, guys. I sound much better. I sound better. Yeah, these essays are connected, so try to make sure that what you have written down links well to what you have written upstairs. Yeah, so be careful on that. Yeah, be careful on that. Don't introduce new things in, you know, in the lower essays. Try to talk about most of the things above briefly, you know, just mention them, this and this and this, and then down you will know where you will have to talk about them in detail. I don't know if I can give you examples, but I think I don't know, but I don't think that will be really good. I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, but I will say. So what I wanted to say about that is that for you to better link up your essays, I would advise you to first write down all the questions and then make a plan for all those essays. Yeah, make a plan. Read the question, understand it, and just note down the points you're going to include. Yes, that will help you a lot. That will help you a lot. That way, you will avoid repetition. You will know how to link them, but without so much repetition. In these essays, I'm telling you, it's very easy for you to repeat yourself 1,000 times. But that's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Understand the question, know what they specifically want, and try to exactly answer what they want. But try to avoid repeating yourself. Yes. Yeah. And one of the best ways to do that is to first go through all the questions, then plan, add in some answers to each question, and try to see where the answers are the same, and then try to find a way of reading the question again to really see if these questions are the same or not. I'm sure these questions are different, but they are related. They are related, so you really have to be careful when you're writing them. And what is next? The next thing is start early. Otherwise, you will sweat as they dry, I'm telling you. Start your essays early, to make things simple. Start your essays early, and when you're looking for people to help you out to proofread your essays, don't just focus on checking the spelling. Look for people who can help you out to see if what you've written makes sense. I'm telling you, I'm sure you are all capable of writing nice essays, but you might have excellent points, but the way you have presented them is just it's low quality. You have the points, yes, but the presentation is low quality. So try to present them in a very nice way. Try your best. This comes with the practice. That's why I'm asking you to start as early as you can. You won't do this in one night and finish them. Well, maybe there are people who can do that. I personally, my brain cannot do that. I need time to really make the first draft, do the second draft, give it time without even thinking about it, and then revisit it again. And actually, that is another tip that really, really works. I write essays, but I noticed that after submitting an essay, I don't look at the essay. I don't look at my mistakes. After a week, I review my essay and I find all the mistakes I made. And I'm like, wow, look at all these mistakes. Oh, wow, I made so many mistakes. But when I submitted it, everything was so clear to me. Everything was making sense to me. The flow was so clear, But after some time, it's like, oh, I didn't see this. There's nothing I can change. So take your time, write, give it time. Just rest for about 2 days and then go back to that essay again to read. Don't get attached to it, but just, try to read again like it's something new to see if it really flows properly. That way, I think you become better at, filtering your essays to just present something that is precise and concise. So that's all. If you have any specific questions, of course, I'm available. I am available. I might take a long time to respond, but still, I will respond. I'll respond and I'll try to be as active as I can because this is a period for the applications. So I'll try to be online to see how much I can help. Try your best. Try your best. Do whatever you can, and I wish you only good luck. It's a very good scholarship, so try your best, my love. I love you all and take care. Thank you so much for always watching, and don't forget to give me a subscription. It will be nice to have you on the bandwagon. Love you. Bye.